I thought after a week of using it, I would offer some final thoughts on the VKworld T2 Android flip phone. As I said in the main interview, this is relatively low spec Android phone, quad core processor, MTK, 1 GB of RAM and 8 GB of ROM. The screen is approximately QHD, which is probably just slightly lower than, say, the iPhone 4S screen. Now, I think the screen is actually very good. I don't notice any graininess on at all on both the screens. Actually, I think it is bright. Colors look pretty good, and really for $107, yep, I've seen a lot worse. The day-to-day use, well, for me, I've just found it a bit frustrating, only because probably I use it a lot more powerfully than, say, most people. So you'll find it being a bit slow. If you have more than a couple of apps running, then it gets really slow. I've changed the launcher to Nova Launcher, which I prefer, certainly at the moment. I did try and download the new Pixel launcher, which is available. I'm not sure it's on the Play Store yet, but if not, you can Google it and you can download it from various sites. It wouldn't load. It just kept closing down. Also, I noticed here with the stock gallery, this one I think it is, a lot of times it wouldn't open, and occasionally it would just keep sending me a message saying that gallery needs to be closed. So, and you can see here a couple of times I'm pressing the back button here, and you'll notice it's not going back. Now sometimes this happens, I'm not sure why, but there I pressed the home button and it was back, goes back to the home screen. Let me just double check I opened the right gallery. Yep, so as you see there, that was the one. Gallery has stopped. Unfortunately, gallery has stopped, so I'm not sure what that is. I downloaded another one and it's working okay for the most part. The screen, the keyboard is, if you can see it, the keyboard is backlit. The keyboard is nice. The keyboard does not feel cheap at all. I mean, it really does feel good quality. So somebody asked also, would the phone withstand aggressive closing? Well, I mean, it's got a couple of, if you can see here, like rubber bumpers here, so that obviously helps. But I wouldn't close it too hard. Certainly not like I used to do with my old Motorola. But yeah, I mean, look, for most people, I don't think we're going to be closing it, slamming it down. So you know, I don't think it's a big problem. Anything else? The speaker, external speaker, is not that great. Let me see, this is full volume, I think. Yeah, let me get something a bit more. It's okay, you know, I wouldn't, it's not high resolution. And you'll notice the back key is working fine now, just sometimes it's not very responsive. The headphones, I tried my RHA over-ear headphones and they didn't work at all. I'm not sure if it's anything to do with this, but normal in-ear kind of cheaper ones, I think I've got a pair of Xiaomi headphones, and they worked okay. So, and my Bluetooth ones worked okay. Sound is not great, but it's adequate. I downloaded this Circle sidebar, which I thought was quite a good app. And I'm going to use it on bigger screen phones, certainly when I get that G&E E8 that will be coming probably on Sunday. I'm going to use this. This is quick access. I really liked it. Not really needing it for a 4-inch screen, but I thought it was good. It's called Circle Sidebar. Everything else, the camera and the video is pretty low spec, pretty low resolution, but really for the odd snap or the odd video, then yeah, it's fine. It does. The build quality, what I can say about the build quality of this T2 is I think it's really good. For $107, it does not feel cheap at all. It feels really solid. As I said before, it is a bit heavy, but apart from that, I think the heaviness gives it a feeling of quality, and I think most of the weight seems to come from these two here, the dual screen, the back button here on the keyboard. So do I recommend you to buy it? I'll just remind everybody about the battery. Maybe VKworld will release a better or a higher mAh battery, because really when you're using this, it is it's only going to get you about, I would say, 6 hours, and if you're lucky, 8 hours of use, which might be fine for work, etc. But anybody using it throughout the day, I feel that you're going to be having to charge this one after 6 hours, if not beforehand. So I think it's a 2000 mAh battery. If VKworld would release a higher capacity battery, I think it would be better. So that's one of the downsides. What you're going to buy this for is, I would think, the novelty factor. It's well built. I think, as I said before, it looks cool. This one is getting cleaned up by me and then going back into its box. There's the camera here. It's on the front facing camera. And my finger's over it. Oh, no, it's not. Here it is. As you can see, take a nice photo of the corner there with all that plaster on my wall gone. What happened there? Anyway, that's that. Yep, it would make a good gift, definitely. Call quality, I think, I'm not sure if I mentioned it before, call quality is okay. It's not particularly loud, but it's fine on both ears, when you have it in flip mode, and also obviously you can use it just like a normal phone, which I have been doing most of the time, to be honest with you. It's the voice is relatively tinny on the other end, but they can hear me fine. So $107 phone, well, I'll live with that. If only the next version becomes VKworld release the next one, and it has, I would say, at least a bottom range octa-core processor and 2 GB of RAM and a 16 GB ROM. I think this phone would be really good, and I would use it on a day-to-day basis. So we'll see, and if they can make it a bit lighter, a bit thinner, I really think that VKworld have got a decent phone here. So I would recommend to buy it. It's not a lot of money. It's a decent phone for the price. It looks different than most of the other Chinese brand phones at around this price. So yeah, buy it, and then give it to somebody that you love, your mama, your dad, or your granny, as a Christmas present even, because I think I said in my review, it took about 3 months for me to get this one. Don't buy it on eBay because they're selling it really expensive there. Look on AliExpress, find a decent seller with good feedback, and they'll ship it to anywhere in the world. And it'll be, I think it's a bit more expensive than 107, but it might be about $120 now. So don't get it on eBay, and get a good gift. So that's it. Final thoughts. Yep, nice phone, bit slow. Buy it as a gift. So please, any comments, questions, anything, I'll do my best to answer them. And keep your eyes open for my new phone, which is a refurbished, not brand new, refurbished G&E E-Life E8, which I think arrives on Sunday. So I want to review that, and I'm going to be using that as my main phone. So I'm looking forward to it coming, as I am really missing a powerful phone and a bigger screen. I have another couple of phones coming. I have a HomeTom HT17 Pro on the way. I have a Yucatel, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Very nice spec budget phone on the way, and undoubtedly I'll be getting a few more phones by the time I get paid, which will be 1st of October. Okay, cheers now, bye.